This is about vaccines in public and cheating in sports. It refers to a time about half a year ago. The last piece I did was largely about mass shootings. And that is odd, in a way, because the government on every level is very much in favor of mass shootings when it comes to the vaccines. They are running ads and news reports that say that the numbers are now down dramatically, but people are still getting sick and dying of the coronavirus. And all of them are people who chose not to get the vaccine. I should add that I don't know if that is true. And the field mouse is touring the state and speaking, mostly at high schools. His message is, if you get the vaccine, you can play any sport with no restrictions. The same for fan attendance. But if you have not gotten the vaccines, chances are you might not get to play at all. This marks a turn from offering incentives to making threats. My partner and I watched some of the Olympic swimming trials in Omaha. And until they get in the water, all of the athletes wore masks. We thought maybe Japan has sent out the word. You are all welcome so long as no one tests positive. If you get a positive test, stay home. So they are being ultra-conservative in their practices to protect the athletes. My guess is they require the vaccine and the athletes are not going to fight that. This is their big shot at glory, pun intended. So they get their shots to get their shot. When he was in office, the trumpet made me cringe with what he would say or the way he would act. The PM makes me laugh. I bet he spreads good cheer around the world. You have heard of the village idiot? The PM has taken that position to the planet. He's our global clown. He met with national leaders in Europe. He also had tea with 100-year-old Queen Elizabeth. I bet that was a corker. After hello, they had run out of things to say. And he met with Vladimir Putin. By all accounts that I have heard, their meeting accomplished nothing. That may be an accomplishment in itself. You know, no harm, no foul, play on. At the meeting, the PM gave Putin a list of 16 targets he considered off limits for cyber attack. Putin probably keeps it in a drawer as a hit list of priority targets, personally supplied by his adversary. And just for kicks, he can order some ransomware attacks on targets not on the list, knowing the PM won't mind. Those targets are maybe not approved, but okay. The list was like saying, look, Vlad, I get it. You want to make some moves, jam us up, show your stuff, so go ahead. Just leave these folks alone, okay? You know the off-limits guys have to be big supporters of the PM. What? You thought they were for national security? Oh, come on, grow up. No question, it is wonderful to watch great athletes perform. The Olympic trials are taking place right now. Major League Baseball is in season, playoffs in hockey and hoops. Yet all of this is tainted by cheating. And there are so many ways to cheat. And the famous saying has it, it ain't cheating if you don't get caught. That's become our national slogan. How different it is from Grantland Rice's, and when the great scorer writes down your name, it matters not whether you won or lost, but how you played the game. There's no honor in it anymore, if there ever was. There is so much pressure on top athletes to perform that cheating is very nearly a given, a necessity, a requirement. Someone excels at any sport, at any level. My natural reaction is to think or suspect that they are cheating, and this cuts into my enjoyment big time. When I witness a fantastic performance, was it a great effort or was it a steroid or a hormone? People cheat because winning is everything. Everyone who hasn't won is a loser. And cheating is an edge, a means to an end. The end, as they say, justifies the means. Anything goes. Therefore, the suspicion that any winner, team, individual, or nation is cheating. Some manage to cheat so cleverly, so subtly, like the Houston Astros stealing signs, that they get away with it for a while. So, for all intents and purposes, they are not cheating, even though they are. Cheating becomes not a moral decision, but a technicality. Can you prove it or not? All of the duplicity robs me of my full enjoyment of sports. I still watch, but skeptically. They're talking a lot about the Delta variant of COVID-19. They say it is the one that ravaged India. They say it has been detected in 46 states. They say it is more contagious and more aggressive. Surges have been reported in Kansas and Missouri. They blame this on rural people who have not been vaccinated. The vaccines are supposed to be effective against the Delta variant. So get vaccinated, they say. They say, they say, they say. You have your hearsay. I'm living on they say. It tastes a lot like stone soup.